Hello everyone, so today I'm going to talk about the lesson Day of Philip. Okay, let's start.
Very sad?
No, the atmosphere
the
was
atmosphere
not
was not
sad.
sad.
The atmosphere was like a
The
party.
atmosphere was like a party. The atmosphere was very happy. Was the atmosphere sad or happy?
The atmosphere was happy.
The atmosphere
was
happy.
Like a
The
party.
atmosphere was like a party. What was like a party?
The atmosphere was like a party.
The atmosphere in the cemetery was like a party. Where was the atmosphere like a party?
In the cemetery, the atmosphere like
In the
a party.
cemetery. Right? The cemetery. The atmosphere was like a party in the cemetery. Was the atmosphere like a party at my house?
No, the atmosphere was not
at my house. The
not
atmosphere
my house.
was like a party.
The atmosphere
in the
like a
cemetery.
party in the cemetery.
The atmosphere was not like a party in my house. So the atmosphere was like a party. There were people everywhere. Families were sitting around the graves of their dead ancestors. Where were the families sitting?
The families were sitting around the graves.
They were sitting around the graves. Who was sitting around the graves?
Families were sitting around on the
Families were
graves.
sitting around the graves. Were they sitting around the trees?
No,
they weren't sitting around the trees.
Sitting around the trees.
They were sitting around the graves. So, where were they sitting?
They sitting around. They were sitting
the graves.
around on the graves.
Families were sitting around the graves of their dead ancestors. Were they sitting around the graves of their dead ancestors?
Yes, the families were sitting around in the
graves
on
of
the
their
dead
ancestors.
ancestor.
Were they sitting around the graves of their friends?
No, they was sitting around on the
Not
graves
really.
of
They were
these
sitting
friends.
around the
They're
graves
sitting
of
around
their dead
on the
ancestors.
graves on the dead ancestor.
Who was sitting around the graves?
The families were sitting around in the graves
Whose
on the
graves
dead.
were they sitting around?
The dead ancestor.
Graves.
Families sitting around were sitting around on the graves of the dead ancestor.
ancestors. Their ancestors. Their ancestors'
The
graves.
ancestor graves.
They were sitting around the graves of their dead ancestors. Were they sitting around the graves of their dead ancestors?
Yes.
Or the graves of their friends?
They were sitting around in the graves
Ancestors, right? They were sitting
the
around
dead
the graves
ancestor.
of their dead ancestors.
of the ancestor.
They cleaned the graves and added fresh flowers. Who cleaned the graves?
The
That's right,
families.
the families.
The families cleaned
What did they
the
add?
graves.
They added fresh flowers. Did they add food?
No, they were.
No, they didn't add food.
No, they didn't add food.
Did they add money?
No, they didn't add
No,
money.
they didn't add money. They added fresh flowers.
Fresh flowers.
What did they clean?
The waves. They clean the waves
the
and add
graves.
fresh flowers.
Whose graves did they clean?
Ancestor.
Their ancestors.
The ancestor.
They cleaned
They
their
clean the waves
ancestors'
and add
graves.
the fresh flowers.
Where did they add flowers?
The graves of
They
the
added flowers
ancestor.
to the graves. That's right. They cleaned the graves.
They clean the waves
and added
add
fresh
flowers.
Good. I walked through the cemetery
Oh.
and admired the beauty of all the colorful flowers.
Oh.
Where did I walk?
The cemetery. I walked
Through
to the cemetery.
I walked through the cemetery. Did I walk through the park?
No, I didn't walk
No,
through the
I didn't
park.
walk through the park.
I walked through the cemetery.
Through the cemetery. Where did I walk?
Through the cemetery. I walked through the cemetery.
Walked through the cemetery. I did, AJ. I walked through the cemetery. Did I walk through the cemetery or did I walk through the park?
I walked through the cemetery.
I walked through the cemetery. That's right.
Right.
And I admired the beauty of all the colorful flowers.
Oh,
Did I admire the beauty of the trees?
No, I didn't walk through the cemetery
I didn't admire the beauty
and admire
the
the
trees.
beauty trees.
Did I admire
I walked
the beauty
through. I admired
of
the beauty
the children?
of all colorful flowers.
No, I didn't admire the beauty of the children.
As a children, I
What
walked.
did I admire?
I admired the beauty
Flowers, right? Yeah,
of
I admired
colorful flowers.
the beauty of all the colorful flowers. Who admired the beauty of all the colorful flowers?
I admired the beauty
right.
of
AJ,
all
me,
colorful
Admired
flowers.
the beauty of all the colorful flowers. Where were the flowers?
The cemetery.
On the graves.
On the graves.
In the cemetery.
In the cemetery, I
The flowers
admired
were on the
the beauty
graves.
of colorful
In the
flowers.
cemetery.
In the cemetery.
Were the flowers in the park?
No, the flowers
No,
was
they
not in
weren't
the park.
in the park.
The flowers,
Were the
on
flowers
the
in
was
my house?
was in the cemetery.
No, they weren't in my house.
No,
Where
the
were
flowers.
the flowers?
No, the flowers
The
not in the
flowers
house.
were on the graves in the cemetery.
In the cemetery.
Where did I walk?
The cemetery.
I walked through the cemetery.
Through the cemetery.
When did I walk through the cemetery?
November 1st, I walked the cemetery
November
on
1st,
November
the
1st,
Day of the
on
Dead.
the Day of the Dead.
Right, November 1st,
November
the Day
1st,
of the Dead.
on the Day
I
of the
walked
Dead.
through the
Walk-
cemetery.
I walked through the cemetery.
What was the cemetery like?
Like a party. The cemetery like a party. The
It was like a
atmosphere
party.
in the
The
cemetery
cemetery
like a party.
was like a party. Was I curious about this holiday?
Yes, I was
Yes,
curious
I was
about
curious
this holiday.
about this holiday. Which holiday was I curious about?
The Day of the Dead. A Day of the Dead. I was curious
The Day
about
of the Dead.
the Day
I
of
was
the Dead.
curious about the Day
Of
of
the
the
Dead.
Dead. So I walked through the cemetery. There was also color in the sky. because many kids were flying kites.
So that's all about my sharing about this topic. Thanks so much for listening. Goodbye.